have hit the same one twice and I didn't get a re-hit, so maybe that's my points. I would encourage the dev to make the mechanics a bit less opaque, even though it does cut into sort of the conceit of the game. Just because when you are playing, you kind of want to know.
Yeah. I think the dev traded kind of some of that clarity for kind of just the visceral feeling of this whole thing, which for weeks time, I definitely understand that. Like, this is I still had a really good time punching these into oblivion, into dust.
Yes, this is very cathartic.
Yeah. So it was very cool. I think just the overall, like, the simplicity of the design of just being able to explain, it's a game where you punch bad tweets into hell is it's great. So
devil daggers and tweets.
Right.
Nice. So I see that there are more now than there had been. Is there any other change to gameplay?
I only saw like that. I got crowded by a bunch of them once, and like another wave is about to come. I think the waves just get bigger and more aggressive, but it's like aggressive in what way? Like it's a little confusing.
It does mention in that tweet it's survival, so it's basically how long can you survive?
I'm guessing,
but that's my point. Is I don't know what the lose condition.
I'm guessing if they make it to this inner circle, maybe it's a re-hit.
Yes, yeah.
But yet, making the lose condition more clear would be good. I would encourage the dev to do that because that increases tension.
Yeah.
As the player sees themselves get closer to the lose condition.
Right.
Because that's an essential
like even
component.
Just a little thing at the start, like another tweet as part of the tutorial that you can punch out of the sky, just saying, "Hey, don't let the tweets near the circle" or whatever.
Right.
Because I think tension is a pretty key part of any game. So I guess
I think there's a swastika growing in the circle as you lose health.
Wait, really?
I don't know if I was imagining that.
Maybe that's a shadow.
Ooh, I have to
they form into a shadow or a swastika.
You might be right. You might be right. That's pretty nuts if that's what it is.
That or I just saw things that I shouldn't have been seeing.
We should just let it lose.
Let's see what happens.
See, but it's okay. No, you're right.
Well, no, yes. Cause I think there's, to some extent, they might aggro on me, but then I guess if you leave them alone.
Oh, the circle shrinks.
Oh, the circles shrink. Oh, that makes sense. So I'm guessing if they're in that little center part, the circle, that makes sense. Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, I see now.
I guess I didn't notice that.
That's your indicator. That's your attention thing. So good job, Dev, for having it. I would just say make it more clear in that little tutorial tweet of like, don't let this happen.
Don't let them crowd your timeline, basically.
Yeah.
So I guess the circle is your timeline. Don't let it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what would be fun is, because Twitter's APIs, I've used them in a previous game, and they're pretty easy to work with, is if you could have power-ups or allies that would take, like, the profile picture of, like, your friends or something.
Right,
for the next wave, this expanded. But that's like icing on the cake, but that would be kind of fun.
Totally, and I mean, like, you know, like putting things in there, like, you can punch support for Twitter, but they never ever like do anything about it. So they're just like,
yeah,
you can do that, or like maybe something that's like a block button power up that'll like, you know, like, or like you can collect block lists of like powerful people that you like and trust, and just install those and, you know, into Wave really quick. There are a lot of like fun little Twitter nods that you could do.
Yes.
So yeah. Maybe Jack from Twitter is the final boss.
Falls down from the sky.
Yeah.
Like we all have references that your rehits go up when you punch one of the tweets into another.
Oh.
So it's like chaining. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I tried to do that a lot. I just didn't notice that that's when that counter was going up. So.
Oh, hey, the dev showed up.
Hi, Dev.
Dev says, to add to this, a re-hit is when you smash one hit into another, relaying the
punch, essentially.
Like a combo.
Because you know what you could do is, you know, it's a lot to dump everything at once on the player in one tutorial, but perhaps as the game goes on, introduce the mechanics one at a time. So have another friendly tutorial tweet pop up to tell you about the more complex mechanics once you've gotten, the players master the early ones.
Is this made in Unreal Engine 4? It looks really
Unity.
smooth. It's Unity.
Yeah, it's Unity. Yep.
Because I can't tell if there's like a little bit of motion blur or if that's just the stream.
I think they do try
It
to
might be
focus
the
on
stream.
that. Do they? No,
It might be the stream. I don't know. I love that the dev was just like, okay, I'm going to take the opening, like the room that you start up with Unity, and just like add the shit to it. It's perfect. I mean, it's a great
I love it. It's a great
jam touch.
visualization of Twitter, like you imagine in those
Yeah,
cyberpunk movies when you
absolutely.
jack into the Matrix or whatever. There's Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. So yeah, I thought like UI design was like really perfect. I thought the cathartic kind of feeling of punching these tweets was great. So I think in terms of just a visceral experience, I enjoyed. I really liked this one a lot. But I got a good block. Like I got a really varied block of games that kind of did a bunch of different things.
Awesome.
So I appreciated everything each game had to say.
Nice.
So
well, I'm done with this one, so we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Let's see. Should we? Well, okay. So next block is for Marvin. Do you want to start like in 10 minutes, or do you want to start at top of the hour?
Yeah, let's go 10 minutes.
Okay. So we'll be back at 6:45. Thanks, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks.
See you guys in a bit.